Treasury Bill investors, I have good news and bad news for you. Which one do you want to go with? At the last auction on the 11th of April 2025, last week Friday, there was an auction that happened that I want to share the result with you. The result has both positive and negative side. So as we always do in Ghana, let's go with the negative news and then I'll give you the positive news. The negative news is that the rates have dropped again. The rates have dropped again. Let's go into the rate to understand the rate that we are going to see averagely for the banks or financial institutions that are licensed by Bank of Ghana for this week. So if you go to 91 days, the discounted rate for this week is 14.87%. 14.87% for 91 days discounted. For the interest rate 91 days, it has dropped to 15.45%. 15.45%. For 182 days or 6 months, the rate for discounted is now 14.99% per annum and then 16.21% per annum for 182 days or 6 months. For 1 year, the rate is now 15.71 for the discounted and then 18.65 for the interest rate. So clearly, as you can hear me read the rates have dropped marginally from what we saw last week, which was in the region of 15 for the 91 days and also 16 for the 182 days. Now it has dropped to 14.87 for the 91 days and then 14.99, which is 16 earlier on, to 14 in terms of the 182 days. So clearly the rates have dropped again. So that's the bad news. If you were expecting your investment to go through this coming week, it means that what you projected with about a week ago, which was 15%, has dropped again. Again, let me say that this is weighted average rate that Bank of Ghana has published. It means that when you go to some banks, you may get it a bit higher than this rate and some banks a bit lower than this rate. Last week, a number of people came to my inbox and also comment section that they went to their bank, it was 13%, 14%, because the rate I've given, which is published by Bank of Ghana, is a weighted. So if you pick all the rates of the banks, you put it together, you strike the average, that's what you're going to get across the various banks. So some banks will give higher than that. So what's the good news? The good news is that government accepted majority of the requests that came through last week Friday. So if you look at the 91 days, the request that came through was 5.79 billion. 5.79 billion. Government accepted 5.67 billion. That means that government accepted about 97.9% of the 91 days request that came through. And why is this good news? Some of us have had our investment delayed for some weeks now. Some people go all the way to about a month. 91 days is not booked yet because the government has not accepted the rate and also the request that has come through. Now, with this particular development, it means that if you had your investment 91 days delaying over 2-3 weeks, you should expect your account to be debited and the investment to start for you now. So that's the good news. It means that you don't have to wait any longer for the investment that has not been booked for you yet, because government accepted 97% of the requests that came through last week, Friday, 11th April. So that's the good news for you. If you look at the 182 days and 1 year, government accepted all the requests that came through, 100% acceptance. It means that if you also fill the form for 1 year and 182 days, you should expect your account to be debited for the investment to start. And as I always say, with Treasury Bills, until your account is debited, the investment does not start. So if I fill a form today and my account is debited next month, it is the day that my account is debited that the investment will start. So within that period, you don't earn anything on the investment. You have to wait for your account is debited. So the fact that government has accepted majority of the requests means that your investment is going to start now. So that's the good news that I have for you. If you look at it in total, the request that came through from government was about 6.6 billion that government accepted out of the 6.8 billion requests that came through. So last week, Friday, means that there was oversubscription of Treasury Bills. It means that the request that people brought forth and what government accepted less than the request that people brought forth. So that's also some positive news that we are expecting or we are seeing around the Treasury Bill market. Our hope and prayer is that inflation begin to drop. If inflation is not dropping, then we should expect that government with time should begin to push the rate above what we are experiencing now. Because any investment that gives you return lower than inflation consistently means that you are getting negative returns on your investment. So guys, that's the good news and the bad news I have for you for the Treasury Bill market. Please, as I always say, try and share this video, like this video, follow my YouTube channel, Patrick TV GH, and also subscribe to the channel. Make sure anytime you see an update, any investment video from this channel, like, share, and make sure you comment in the comment section and make sure someone gets to see it. This is Patrick TV GH, Ghana's #1 YouTube financial channel. We discuss everything investment here, from treasury bills to bonds to shares, every type of investment, we discuss it here.